I don't know if you've watched like the Cat Williams special or not.
That shit
Um,
was ass.
you said it was
I felt
you
like
said it was ass.
that to me was ass. It was butt ass. Maybe not butt ass, because butt ass is worse than ass. I think it was ass. I think
I,
I've seen him do better.
I think let me see how I can say this. I don't think it was ass. I think it was just like a thing where like you can't bring like too much educational knowledge to comedy when people are looking for like laughs. Like
Okay.
sometimes when you watch like Dave Chappelle, he'll do
Mm-hmm.
something like that with the education and the knowledge and teaching in his storytelling, and it's just like, okay, that's cool, but I need some laughs. If I want to get
But
that,
see,
like, I'll read a
no,
book.
go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you, my man. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, like, um, it was just a little bit too much on the grounds of like educational and trying to just assert a point on the world.
Yeah.
It wasn't really morally compassing in the fact that like, hey, I'm here to tell a joke. He couldn't mix it up very well, in my opinion.
Ex- exactly. And I feel like Dave is good at that. I
Hmm.
feel like it takes a special gift to do it how Dave does it. I
Mm.
think Dave, I feel like God hand cuts certain gifts for us and assigns them to us.
Mm.
That is Dave's gift. He has a way of giving you that joke, but making it funny and putting that education right in there. You'll be
Mm.
laughing and the whole time he just read you for filth.
Facts. Facts. That's true. That's true.
like you laughing like, oh shit, but he just read me for filth, didn't he?
Hmm.
You
He'll
know,
make he'll
that's
make
why
he'll
I
make
love music.
he'll make common sense out of something that is like terrible. He'll
Yeah.
make common sense out of things that are terrible and just make a big fat joke out of it. And I'm okay with that. As long as he circles it back
Circle it back.
like a whole 360. So, um
The
I
Dave
can see why
Chappelle
people
show,
don't like it though. I can see why
what
people
like
don't like this special.
it didn't to me it just didn't gel well.
Mm.
I get what he was trying to do, but it wasn't working out well, in my humble opinion. Like I watched it and I will say I got a few laughs, but I didn't really get, you know, I mean, he's had better. I could say that. He's done better. He's had better. He's had better specials.
Do you think Cat is cooked?
As in,
As in like he's at his peak. He's already past his peak.
ooh, that's a good question. I tell you what, if he continues the way he continues, like from that special, then yeah, he'll be cooked soon. If
Yeah,
he continues that kind of flow, no.
I feel like the subject matter, like the subject matter is just like a little too, like, not a little. It's too serious to like try to turn into like comedy. I think that's what it is. Because he's like centering on the Illuminati and all of that, which is fine.
Yeah,
But I feel like the realm you're trying to bring it to, it's not the right forum
it's
for
not
it.
it.
Just in my
Right,
opinion, you know. Um,
right.
Not to say that he's not a funny guy, but I mean,
He's a
a
funny guy,
special.
like and bringing it back to original Cat from like Friday, Money Mike, the pimp. He's
Yeah.
a funny fucking guy. That was an iconic role that we would never forget. Those
Mhm.
lines we will never forget. And not that a person isn't allowed to grow, because a person can grow. We can't just keep him in that same bubble of that's, like Cat from Friday. I do
Mhm.
want you to grow, but that's kind of why we loved you. That raw, natural comedic thing right there. That shit on Netflix was ass.
Yeah. wasn't his best, and the fact that nobody could like tell him like, hey, that wasn't it, and he still went through with it.
Do you think anybody told him that that wasn't it?
I don't think anybody has enough courage to like be real to him and tell him that.
Of course not.
I don't think so. It's just my opinion on that one. But I mean, hey, everybody has a bad one. They have a bad day at the office. So
Do you think
um
he's cooked? You asked me, was he cooked? Do you think he's cooked?
I mean, it's a question because I mean I seen something about
You think he's cooked?
no. The reason why I asked is because I seen something about somebody said something about Cat Williams and Mike Epps are cooked and past their peak. So that's why I brought it
Mike,
up.
it's so funny you said that because when I saw Mike Epps on Comic View, I kind of did have that thought like, damn, Mike, like you using a lot of recycled jokes. So that's crazy that you
Mhm.
say that, but I don't think Mike is cooked because he's in the Upshaws on Netflix. So he's acting now. He's in a lot of films, like shows. He's on Netflix shows, he's on TV shows and stuff. So nah, Mike ain't cooked.
Or maybe, and just hear me out here. Or maybe he might be sitcom funny, movie funny, but not stand up funny.
But no longer
Could
stand
be.
up funny.
Yeah,
And that could be a thing. I mean that is a thing.
could
Yeah,
be.
I
I
can see
mean,
that too.
I could I'm gonna be honest with you. I could say the same thing about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is movie funny, TV show funny. I don't gravitate towards his stand up.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna mention that too about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is not that naturally funny. I think he's more for the white audience funny. Hate to say it. But I feel like he's more white people funny.
I mean, it's the truth.
Comedians to me that were more black people funny were the comedians like Cat Williams, Mike Epps, Chris
Mhm.
Tucker, um, Bernie fucking Mac. You know what I'm saying? Rest his soul. Like he was just naturally funny. Who else? That's my top ones right there.
Mm. I mean, yeah, like I said, there are comedians who are funny from a standpoint of like comedic acting
Hmm.
versus like doing stand up. And I feel
Yeah,
like Kevin is definitely one of those ones.
1,000%.
Um, I'll say Gerard Carmichael is more like I'll say
Oh, Gerard
he's
Carmichael.
stand up
Okay.
funny. I'll say he's stand up funny versus like
Hmm.
sitcom and movie funny to me. Honestly, that's just my opinion on it.
Hmm.
Lil
I could
Rel,
see that. Lil Rel. I love Lil Rel though.
he's another one. I think
What about
he's movie funny.
Godfrey? My man's Godfrey.
Godfrey, oh yeah. I definitely fuck with Godfrey. So
Or is that because
yeah,
you're Nigerian?
that's not why.
Okay,
That's not
good.
why. I
Okay,
just think
good.
he's funny. He's he does a lot of good like impressions. I like that. That's a specialty. I like that
Him
about
mimicking
him.
people. Yeah, the way he
Yeah,
can
yeah,
mimic people is crazy.
pretty good at it. So